Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I personally highlight and contour. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Also give this video a thumbs up and leave comments down below for any other video suggestions, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. So I'm using this e.l.f. makeup mist set. I know it's like setting spray for finishing, but I also use it before I put on my makeup as like a primer. So I'm just going to spray that. Oh goodness. I'm just going to let this dry and takes a minute. My black opal concealer stick in the color Beautiful Bronze. Yeah. And it's almost gone. I need to get some more. I'm just going to take this and conceal. So I take it under the eye. And I don't go directly under the eye here because I have such horrible wrinkles. Excuse me. I'm just concealing my dark circles. I'm concealing over my lip area because it looks like I have a mustache. And just really around my mouth because it's just dark around my mouth. So and then any other dark spots on my face. Now we're going for like super full coverage. The reason I'm going really heavy under here on my dark circles is because they're so dark, like they come through even when I really try to conceal a lot, so I have to go heavy duty on the dark circles. I think this is it for the most part. Okay, that's almost gone. So now I'm going to just take my finger and I'm going to just smudge out the edges. I'm not going to really disturb what I'm trying to cover up because I want that full coverage, and the foundation will cover this up. So I'm just going to blend out the edges so that it doesn't show up too harsh underneath the foundation. Okay, so now that the edges are pretty much blended out, I mean, not completely blended out, but this is just how I do it. I'm going to go ahead and start with foundation. And here lately I've been using my Ruby Kisses concealer in the color Caramel. I told you guys before in previous videos that this is like darker. It is kind of darker, but I like it better because it's closest to my skin tone than most other foundations that I use. So I'll just take this all over. I'm not gonna go anywhere like directly under the eye because I don't like to disturb anything under there since I have such horrible like wrinkles and creases under there. So just over all my face, excluding the under eye area. I feel like I've been away from you guys for so long. I haven't been able to record. I've been busy with my kids, and it's hard to record on my phone because sometimes my phone doesn't have enough memory to even film long enough for whatever video I'm trying to do. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to take this flat e.l.f. foundation, or it says powder brush. I don't ever use powder, but it's a foundation brush, and I'm just going to blend all of this in. As I blend this in, I'm still not going to go under the eye. this blends the best for me. Even though it's a little bit red and it oxidizes, it looks perfect, especially after I do my highlight and contour. So now that that's blended, now it's for the highlighting and contouring portion. I like a pretty good highlight. Okay, so I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. As you guys can see, I still have not disturbed any of this concealer underneath. So I'm just going to take this and just put a really good, generous amount in the highlighting areas. Like I said before, with the concealer, I didn't take it directly under my eye. I'm not going to do that with this concealer either, because it'll just, the more product that you put in your creasing areas, the more it's going to crease up. Well, for me anyway. So that's a lot. I just like to put it underneath there, and then when I blend it, I can put it in those areas and it won't be so caked up under there. But some of you guys are watching this like, girl, that is too bright for a highlight, but it works out for me. So if you don't believe me, just watch. So now I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to spray it with my mist and set. I'm going to drench it since I didn't run it under any water. And I'm going to just squeeze out the excess. Before I blend my concealer, I like to have my under eye setting powders on deck, because as soon as I blend in my concealer, I'm going to go ahead and set it just so that I can prevent as much creasing as possible, because I have terrible under eye bags. My Blend Eye powder in Sienna, which you guys saw in my foundation routine, and I'm going to do something a little bit different from that video. After I put the midnight powder on, I baked with it, and then I would wipe it away with my Aziza powder foundation. But today I'm going to use something different. So when you're doing this, just make sure that you're blending it and that it's evenly distributed. You don't want any blotches or anything. Now, I like to work one eye at a time because I have such terrible eye bags. Because as you can see, it's already creasing underneath. So I like to look down and just make sure that I'm getting that concealer in between those lines. And then I take the same beauty blender and I dip it in the setting powder and I just push it in there. And I'm making a mess, but we're just gonna bake with this. So now I'm just blending the rest of the highlight, and then I'm going to set it as well. This concealer I put here because that's kind of dry. It's gonna accentuate that contour. Now, for some other darker skinned girls like me, you can just use this technique if you don't like have a contour that fits your skin tone. It'll just bring that contour shade out, or contour shaping out. But I'm still going to use a contour cream. I'm also going to take this powder on my smile lines because I have terrible smile lines and I don't want them to crease. So I have my makeup on, so I'm just going to go and set that. While my highlight is setting, baking, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, like I always do. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. small stippling brush, and I'm going into this shade here, since I'm out of this shade. And I'm going to just take that in my contour area. I'm going to take it right here so I can blend out that harsh highlight that was on the edge that I brought all the way up. And I'm just making sure to blend this contour into my hairline because you don't want to look like a clown, okay? So and I'm also going to take it right underneath, just to snatch up my jawline like I usually do. And I'm going to bring it down so that it blends in. I've been using these techniques for a while now and I've been really happy with the results. Before, when I would highlight and contour, it would be okay, but then when I would take pictures with flash, they would be terrible. And with this technique, I haven't had any issues with any flashback or anything. So I was like, yeah, I need to share this because I'm really happy about it. So okay, so now that I've got my contour, trust me, it's not gonna look like this. You know, blending is key, so we're gonna be blending a little bit. So now that I've got my highlight and contour on and I've been baking for a while, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be using, there it is. I've been using the air spot powder. Now I've seen this everywhere. I've seen it all over YouTube, and I've been having this. I actually purchased this for my freelance kit, but I was like, this is not gonna work for my skin tone. It's too bright. But this stuff right here, like, has saved my life. Okay, I've had a lot. Wow, Ashley, really? I've had a lot less creasing under the eye. It looks so flawless, and it helps balancing out this orange that's underneath, just like my Aziza powder foundation did, but this actually helps with creasing. So this is what I've been using, and this is what I'm going to use today. And I use the color in Naturally Neutral. I think I would recommend anybody to use the translucent one. I didn't know they had a translucent one, but this one is good for me. So I just take this on a fluffy brush and I make sure that I dust off as much as possible, and then I blow off any excess, and I'm going to sweep this under the eye. So and I'm just trying to cancel out this orange so that I don't look too crazy. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to contour my nose. So I'm going to show you guys this trick that I saw on Jayla Corian. Saw it on her channel because she had like a celebrity makeup artist do her makeup. And was like giving tips and stuff. So I take my contour cream on my finger and I rub it. And then I place it right on my nose like this. Take a small brush. This is a crease brush by e.l.f. And then I just go up into my brows and then bring it down. And when I use this technique, it looks like it just snatches my nose. And if it looks like a little messed up here, it's okay. We're gonna go over with highlight. But this really snatches my nose. Not that I think I have a huge nose. Somebody out there might think I have a huge nose, but I don't think I do. So I'm just bringing that down. And I'm just going to go over this brush to blend it in so that it's not too harsh. So now I'm going to take my foundation brush that I used to put on my foundation, and I'm just going to blend that contour and highlight in so that it blends really well and everything is cohesive. I'm feeling like I'm doing a pretty good job, but you know how whenever you're doing your makeup really good, I'm like, oh yes bitch, and then you go take a picture and you're like, no, happens to me all the time. So when you think you're looking cute and really you looking hella busted, it's not a good look. So we're just blending because we don't want any harshness. So I'm just blending that. See, there's like a little bit of harshness on my nose, so I'm gonna blend that as well. Black Opal finishing powder, and this is in the color Deep, and I'm using a big old fluffy e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. complexion brush. I'm just lightly going on my face to make sure everything is well blended and to also set that cream contour since I don't have like a powder contour. So yeah, this is pretty much it for the highlight and contour. I'm just gonna add some blush and highlight and do something with my head. Y'all see I have this on. I look a hot mess. This is the process, though. You know, the process to get to beauty sometimes. So I already put on blush. I'm gonna put on some highlighter, and I'm using the same shit that I always use. You guys know, my little Ulta palette. Ooh, if you ain't got no highlight, you ain't popping. Because I like to be lit. Oh my goodness. The reason I put on so much is because I'm going to blend some out. Okay, guys, don't judge. And I'm gonna take my, you know what, this is broken. I'm gonna take my complexion brush and I'm just gonna blend the highlight. So I'm still gonna be lit, okay? Yeah. What look am I wearing today? I don't know. You guys will see my face. Okay, guys, so I've finished everything. I have my lips on and I've also sprayed my face with my e.l.f. misting set. So this is how it looks after I've highlighted and contoured. I hope that this video was very, very helpful for you guys. Leave me comments below for any questions that you may have or video suggestions. And also don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.